Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Lonzo Ball fan. In my free agency video yesterday, I got a comment from ezBUCKETz, if I'm saying your name correctly, to make a video about Lonzo. So ezBUCKETz, here it is. I hope you enjoy it. With Lonzo Ball being one of the most popular NBA players, young NBA players, a lot of us are thinking, what will he do? Will he stay with the Pelicans or go somewhere else? Maybe join his little brother. And that's why for this video, we're going to be talking about every single thing we know about Lonzo Ball and some potential teams that would be perfect destinations. So if you're a big Lonzo fan, a big Ball family fan, you're simply going to love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball's free agency decision is so questionable because right now we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. The fact that Lonzo actually rejected a contract extension, we believe the Pelicans aren't gonna offer him another deal, and that's why he'll be wearing a new jersey in the 2022 season. And with Lonzo Ball being considered as one of the young elite playmakers and of course a solid defender, his value in the NBA is pretty good. A lot of teams want him. Lonzo Ball will be entering this offseason as a restricted free agent, and if you don't know what this means, I'm gonna give you a quick refresher. A restricted free agent is allowed to negotiate with teams interested in his services. However, he can only sign an offer sheet. Once that is done, that player's current team can match the offer, in turn allowing them to keep the player under the same terms he agreed with his potential suitor. So ultimately, if Lonzo gets a pretty good contract from another team, if the Pelicans feel they can match it, they'll be keeping Lonzo. When talking about Lonzo Ball this season, he's doing pretty well as an individual. He's averaging about 14.2 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 5.6 assists, shooting a total of 43% at the field goal, and shooting a career high of 38.5 at the three-point line. Lonzo Ball's catch and shoot percentage is getting a lot better. And with Lonzo Ball only being 23 years old, oh boy, he has so much potential. In this video, we're going to be talking about the scenario that Lonzo Ball does not re-sign with the Pelicans, and of course, talking about the teams that I believe would be great destinations for him. The first team on this list is the New York Knicks, and the Knicks right now are one of the most popular teams that are heavily targeting Lonzo. With Lonzo Ball being known as an elite defender and a great playmaker, he would simply fit right in as their new starting point guard, and of course, maybe re-sign Derrick Rose to come off the bench. With the Knicks this season proving to everybody they're a true contender, they're a playoff team, Lonzo Ball might be interested in joining the city with one of the biggest fan bases. And with the Knicks' main playbook behind Tom Thibodeau is basically focused on defense, Lonzo Ball will fit right in. He's one of the best young defenders in the NBA, one of the best two-way. Lonzo Ball, in my opinion, is better than Elfrid Payton. I do believe he has a lot of potential to be as good as Derrick Rose, and that's what developing him alongside Julius Randle, oh boy, the sky's the limit. The Knicks on multiple occasions have stated themselves that they want Lonzo Ball. They're heavily targeting him, and this summer, with them having a lot of money to offer, they can actually offer somebody a max contract. Lonzo Ball is easily affordable. I'm not saying the Knicks should offer Lonzo a max contract. I don't believe the Knicks will be offering Lonzo a max contract. I do believe he's worth somewhere from 10 to 20. That's about right for his range, about for his value. But of course, playing for the Knicks, the bright lights of Madison Square Garden could develop Lonzo Ball into his next NBA contract, and that could be his next max. Lonzo Ball to the Knicks is a very popular opinion and a very likely one. The next team on this list is talking about the Denver Nuggets, and that's Lonzo joining Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. When talking about this season, the Nuggets lost Jamal Murray to a torn ACL, and with Jamal Murray expected to miss a lot of next season, the Denver Nuggets need a point guard that could simply help Jokic. As of right now, their main playmaker is Jokic. They are successful. They're one of the better competitive teams in the Western Conference. Getting Lonzo Ball to fill in Jamal Murray's shoes during the beginning of the season would simply be a great replacement plan. The Denver Nuggets focus a lot of their games on those pick and rolls with Jokic and a guard, and with Lonzo Ball being a great playmaker and a great finisher, oh boy, I do believe this combo would be great to see, Jokic and Lonzo. Beyond Lonzo's defensive gifts, Lonzo could actually help Jokic on those playmaking sets as well, especially when Jokic sits. If you're a big Denver Nuggets fans and you watch all of their games, you can tell that when Jokic sits, their playmaking rating definitely drops, and that's where Lonzo comes right in. He's a pass first point guard. The Nuggets have proven to everybody that they're a true contender. We all know last year in the NBA bubble, they made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, and that's where they can persuade Lonzo Ball to join them in a tough Western Conference. The next team on this list is talking about Lonzo Ball joining the Chicago Bulls, joining Zach LaVine, and joining now Nikola Vucevic. With the Bulls not doing so well this season, having a lot of expectation, they made a pretty big move during the NBA trade deadline and got Vucevic. After that trade, a lot of Bulls fans believe they were simply gonna get better, but oh boy, they didn't get better that much. They're basically on the exact same level when it comes to winning games and simply being better. I do believe getting Nikola Vucevic is going to help them for the future, but with the Bulls still trying to rebuild and get better season after season, I do believe they're going to be busy this offseason to try to improve their roster. And with them having a lot of trouble at their backcourt, especially defensively, Lonzo Ball, who is an elite defender and a playmaker, oh boy, he would simply be a great running partner alongside Zach LaVine. There are so many rumors out there that Lonzo Ball himself has a lot of interest in going to the Bulls, and simply, he could be the missing piece that could turn things around for Chicago. With Zach LaVine having a monster season this year, probably his best in his career, getting Ball to support him on the other end next season could simply make the Bulls a contender in the playoffs. And with Lonzo Ball bringing such a high market, oh boy, the Bulls would simply back on the media. Zach LaVine is their go-to scorer. I do believe Lonzo Ball is a better Kobe White, defensively and offensively. The next team on this list is talking about Lonzo Ball and him joining LaMelo Ball on the Charlotte Hornets. This is a very popular rumor, a very popular opinion. During last year's NBA draft, the Hornets ended up drafting LaMelo with the 3rd overall pick. And from what we've seen so far, LaMelo is clearly the best rookie in the draft. He could win Rookie of the Year. With LaMelo Ball being so popular and Lonzo being so popular, these two young guards have so much potential. They have a bright future in the NBA. Teaming up on the Hornets with Michael Jordan, who is the GM, it would simply be great for ratings and of course viewership. And with LeVar Ball, their father, stating that one day all of the Ball brothers will be on the same NBA team, some NBA fans believe it could be happening as soon as this offseason. What's great about Lonzo Ball this year is he's showing us signs that he can be an off-ball shooter when Eric Bledsoe is the playmaker, and that's where he'll fit right in when it comes to LaMelo. LaMelo could be the main point guard, and then Lonzo could be a great shooting guard that could be the secondary ball handler, and of course, the offensive maestro. With Scary Terry Rozier's contract expected to end in 2022, the Hornets now have to look into the future that next year they might trade away their starting shooting guard, and that's where Lonzo comes right in as the replacement. Oh boy guys, if Lonzo Ball and LaMelo would be on the same team, the NBA would go nuts. But the last team on this list is talking about the Golden State Warriors, and that's Lonzo Ball joining Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. When talking about this year's NBA trade deadline, Lonzo Ball was heavily being linked to the Warriors as they were trying to trade Kelly Oubre to the Pelicans in exchange for Lonzo, but of course a trade didn't go down because Lonzo was actually injured and the Warriors were worried. With Lonzo Ball being a free agent, the Warriors have a lot of interest in him as he could simply be a playmaker to help the floor spacers of Steph and Klay next year. The best thing about Stephen Curry and Klay is these are superstars that don't always need the ball in their hands, and that's where Lonzo comes right in to develop alongside an NBA vet like Steph, an NBA superstar, to simply be better for the future as he's only 23 years old. With Lonzo Ball being linked heavily to the Warriors this season during the NBA trade deadline, I wouldn't be surprised if this offseason, the Warriors try to sign him instead of bringing back Kelly Oubre. That was the original trade, Oubre for Lonzo. And then the Warriors would have this starting lineup of Steph, Lonzo, Klay, Draymond, and maybe James Wiseman. I love this lineup, and maybe have Andrew Wiggins off the bench. Simply imagine the Warriors having Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson run around screens while having Draymond and Lonzo be the main playmaker. Oh boy, domination would be back. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video today talking about Lonzo Ball and some destinations that I believe would be perfect for his free agency. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. Where do you believe Lonzo Ball should sign, or do you believe he should stay with the Pelicans? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!